What is going on? Darth Sticks here, and today we are going to do the Malak event here. We are going to show the light side first. So just so you guys know, I am running Relic 3, Jedi Knight Revan, and then everybody else is Gear 12. Jolie does have his Zeta, and Jedi Knight Revan has all 3 Zetas. Nobody else has a Zeta. We just bumped up Zalbar and Mission with just enough extra Gear 12 pieces to basically give them just enough GP to do this. So our main goal to start with is going to be getting these droids down. We do want to do a little bit of damage here to the Jedi captives on the side. I went for the crit one first, and just getting these down. You can see they heal themselves up. The droids do it on the sides, but basically you're going to do that to get rid of his stacks, Malak's stacks. And then we will, at some point when we get back around to Zalbar, we will go here and go ahead and do the armor shred. You do have to land a crit on someone, and it can be one of the droids. So you want to target Malak with it, but as long as since it's doing an AoE, as long as one of those people crit, you apply the armor shred then. So having all of the droids alive whenever you do that gives you a better chance of getting the armor shred. And I will say getting it to, I would say 4 stacks of armor shred on Malak is ideal, because he's pretty thick and you're still going to have issues getting through that. We are going to speed it up here a little bit. It is a whole lot of just hitting these droids over and over again. And I probably did this event probably a dozen times before I really got a solid strategy down here and figured out really what's supposed to happen. I did read some Reddit posts, watched a couple videos to figure out what the heck you're really supposed to do, and then kind of went from there with my strategy. And you can see we're just hitting these droids and knocking them out. And yeah, so we're getting lots. So we're just getting rid of his stacks. He's up to quite a few though right now at 12. And then, yeah. So now we don't want to hit him with that AoE because there were no droids there to land the crit on, give us extra chances to land a crit. So we just basically kind of use that turn for something else. And now we are going to do that. It does knock out one of the droids, which is a good bonus there. We will go ahead and do the mark on one of these. And basically, just getting those armor shreds lowers his defense, so we can start getting through these pretty quick. But it is a lot of just going and hitting these droids over and over again, doing the same thing. Whenever he does get the taunt like that, I usually just go for a weaker move against him. I don't try to call anybody to assist. That can be really, really bad. And yeah, we're going to do that. So they do get feared, but that's okay. It's not ideal, but we'll keep doing that. And really you do want to maintain his stacks there. Under 20 is preferred, I would say. Just based on what I've done before. So there we go. We got 3 stacks on them now. And this is going along swimmingly. And definitely, it is a frustrating event. Definitely see why a lot of people talked about during that time period where the Malak came out. There's a lot of people that left the game at that point. And I could definitely see where pre-Relic, like this would be a very not a very fun event. I did move some mods around, which reminds me I need to move those back now. I took some off of another character, moved them on to Revan or Mission. I did move some Mission to make her have a little bit more offense instead of, I had her for crit before, but you really want offense on her for this. And really moving your mods around is going to be is definitely needed. I would still say my mods aren't the greatest. I put a lot of speed mods on Zalbar, and it's unfortunate that he is stunned now, because really I'd like to get another stack on him, on Malak, but we can't do that right now. And there we go, and we just keep hitting. And so yeah, you just keep pinging into these droids, and we do have it. So a little bit of a risk there that I want to get it, but you can see we did get the armor shred. Since there were only 2 of them, it actually applied the crit on the AoE there. So we're going to take out this other Jedi on the left. You want to take out the 2 left ones and allow him to get the 2 on the right. And now we're just going to go ahead and do that. And again, so his stacks are still under 20, and he's just right now at 20. So I think we're doing pretty good on that. We just if his stacks start getting too high, he'll just start one-shotting everybody, and it will be a very bad day. We're gonna go ahead and get the armor shred. The armor shred does stay once they revive. You can see it stays with the droid, so that's just going to help us get it down a little quicker. I read some strategies where they applied some armor shreds to those droids just to knock them out quicker, so you could definitely do that, but now we are just going to go here and start pinging him and try to get these down. And again, hitting the droids. I like to get rid of the droids and then go for Malak on this one, and just try to get as much damage on him as quickly as possible. So mission takes some damage there. We can go ahead and Zalbar is that. See, that's not going to do anything because we can't get a crit now on him. So that armor shred really wasn't necessary, and Zalbar does fortunately go down. But really at this point we just need mission and Jedi Knight Revan are going to do most of our damage. And we can get her under and into the yellow. Come on, if we can get to the red. We got into the red one other time and then we got knocked out. I'll go ahead and slow it down, I think. And that does finish off the light side of this battle. And we will go into the dark side. So we get the 75 shards for Darth Malak, and then we can go in and do our other dark side. So dark side, Darth Revan, and then I've got everybody that goes with him. Most everybody's gear 12 except for HK. He's only at gear 11. The only Zeta that is applied actually on this one is Darth Revan's. His leadership, and that's all I put on it at this point. We have upgraded him since, but for this we just had that. I would say the mods are just okay. Try to go for speed on a lot of them, but really the mods, I did not do anything crazy. On this one I attempted it once before this and didn't have great luck because I was trying to do too much, doing a lot of AoEs, and I actually think not doing the AoEs is probably better for the most part, especially at the start, to start getting these droids, really targeting those down and not getting hit by Malak is going to be pretty critical. So you can see we are starting to do some good damage here to these droids. So the droids, every time you take out a droid, Darth Revan is going to get 3 stacks of ferocity. And so I would say ideally you want to get to about 45 or so is really where he starts one-shotting the droids. And so once you start doing that, that is a really good indication that you should be at a good point to start doing that. And then you're going to want to do his big swing, his special on the right. And so if you don't have a target, there's no droids, I would say target the Jedi and just start taking them out left to right. Don't get Malak down too far. As long as you can not attack him, you should be pretty good. And just continue pinging away at these droids. Really important to take out those droids. And so we do have that. So I'm going to AoE here just so we can get rid of a droid. Like, not ideal. And then we're going to AoE again. And really that is just because he had the taunt. Malak had the taunt on him. So I wanted to still be doing damage to those droids and everything else. So we're doing pretty good here. So we're up to 12 stacks. So really this is just the same strategy again, hitting those droids a whole bunch and then getting rid of all of the Jedi captives. And you can see we're still swinging for not a lot there with Jedi Knight Revan, or Darth Revan, I mean. So up to 15. And really, like I said, once you get up to 45 or so is really where he starts doing a lot of damage. So there we got, should be able to take out this droid. Oh, and we missed or something. What the heck? And we'll go ahead and go back to this side. And so it is a whole lot of just doing the same thing over and over again until those stacks of ferocity really get going. There you can see the big AoE to get him down. And then we will go ahead and swing into Jedi Captive and double tap here, hopefully with Canderous. So I did opt for this build. I feel like it was a little bit better. Gave me better options right now with the crate raid and everything as well, since I can use a few of these characters in that. Really, it's just Canderous, I guess, since he's Mandalorian. And then, yeah, so we're just going to keep on going. Juhani here. Juhani we are going to build up for our Star Killer team anyway, so really not any wasted resources on this team. And we can swing, and you can see we're up to 30 shards, almost to, well, 33 if we would have taken that out. And we can take it out now, and then we'll target the other side. And yeah. So overall, I feel like the dark side of this event was a little easier. We'll go ahead and AoE here since he's got the taunt. And then we can swing in. There we go. Got a nice one shot there. And yeah, we just want to make sure we're not getting Malak. If he gets to 50%, he'll grab one of those Jedi captives, and we'll just finish off that one. And then we'll go back into the droids. Oh, and we do lose HK, which is unfortunate. He does actually quite a bit of damage. So we're almost where we want to be. And we'll go ahead and do big swing there. And there we're at 45. So we'll go ahead and take out this Jedi on the side. And unfortunately the droids reappeared. So we'll go ahead and swing into them. And so we are going to get up higher, and that's totally fine. To 48 now. And 51. And we take out that. And now we are just down to Malak. And then at this point, we are just going to full send everybody into him. And I'm not going to worry about the droids anymore. When we lose Juhani. And big swing. So get him down below 50%, but then he does gain that back. We'll go ahead and do that. And I am going to take out one of these droids on the side just to give us another stack. So we're up to 57, and we should be able to do some big swings here. He's going to gain back some, and this should be GG's right there. And so we do end up taking out Malak there on our second attempt. Definitely getting those stacks of ferocity going. Taking down those droids. It is going to take a little while, but honestly, dark side much easier I felt like than the light side one, and just required less on that. And we will go ahead and we finish that one. Darth Malak is done, and we will go back into our Jedi Knight Luke journey, which will be our next one that we do. So we'll go in and activate Darth Malak now. Up to, he'll be 5 stars, and then we'll have to finish him off. We do have quite a bit of get one saved up, and so we will go ahead and do that. That pop-up is super annoying. I'll go ahead and get him to 85. And beautiful. So yeah, we'll keep working on him, and we'll apply as much gear as we have. We probably don't have a whole lot because I'm going to save some, but we'll apply a little bit. And we actually don't get him as high as I would have liked to, but we'll keep working on him over the coming week or so, weeks. We'll get him upgraded. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this guide. Like I said, probably I didn't have the best mods. I modded Zalbar for speed. Most everybody else was for a little bit more offense, and still speed on a lot of them so that it would work out. But we're not going to apply any of these Zetas for right now. At some point we will, but for right now we're going to leave them off. And we will go ahead and end the guide there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.